Hey everyone, I need to work on these brakes, and I wanted to order the brake shoes before taking it apart, but there's two different sizes, one that's almost 8 inches and one that is 9-inch drum. So first things first, I guess we gotta take the wheel off, then we can order the parts, which are not easy to order. AutoZone has them, but you have to pay for the shipping because it's, you know, special order or whatever. So I might look at like Rock Auto or something like that. But anyways, let's get this wheel off and see what we got. We'll also see how bad it is. Okay. Go ahead and loosen these up before I get the wheel off the ground. Dang. Ugh. Somebody put it on. It was never going to come off by accident. Ugh. It would help if I got a bigger star, but this is the one I got. All right. I don't know if that was 90 foot-pounds, but it felt like it. Let's see where the jack, the mounting point is. Oh, well. We'll go for this. Looks reinforced. Car's very light, so. I think it might be off the ground. It's off the ground now. I got the parking brake on. Have to release that. Let me do that. Hopefully the car doesn't roll. All right, parking brake's released. There we go. Hopefully this thing will just come off without too much fanfare. I don't normally get that lucky. Also, I was thinking it'd be funny to put like little small mud grip tires on this thing. Put the wing and the splitter, and then we can put little mud grip tires. That would be funny. T38. It might be that this thing is held on here, which is annoying, but we'll see what we can find for tools right here. A small hammer, flat tip screwdriver, some other assorted garbage. Let's see if this dust cover. Okay, that's going to come off nicely. No grease in it. Guess I got to get some grease. Okay, we got a nut and a bearing. Seems to be how it's put together. So you got to bend this up. That might be enough for it to rotate. Let's see. Kinda. This big crescent wrench. You know, that kind of looks like it might be one of the sizes. Oh yeah. The reverse thread. Mazda, come on, man. This thing didn't have that kind of power. We don't need reverse thread action. I don't think that was necessary. Okay, there's the brake. This needs to be cleaned and new grease. The bearings don't look bad. I just got grease on them. That's pretty rough, but this is the problem. The brake pad material just divorced itself. So that should be all we need. Then we're gonna get both sides. I got it off. Internal diameter, almost 8 inches. So it's the harder to find one. But AutoZone can order them for me. I'm gonna use this drum the way it is. It's got some grooves on it, but we know what happened there. This brake material just took a break. Okay, well, I'll be back. It might take a day or two or more to get these parts in. So really nothing's gonna happen until then. Sad to say it, but that's just the way it is. There we go. Kind of put this like this so it doesn't get lost. Oh yeah, reverse thread. Okay, and then this, I'll put it inside the car. Hopefully I can get my parts like tomorrow or something, but maybe not. But let me check one more time. 8 inch, 8 inch. Okay, well, I ordered the parts and it's Friday and they won't be here until Tuesday. So I'm basically going to just leave it like it is. And that's going to be that. But that resonator, or whatever you want to call it, at the end of the exhaust was making a kind of a droning noise. So I decided to remove it and see if it was quieter, and it was. So I bought this little section of pipe to replace this thing, which served only to make it louder. So I'm gonna see how it sounds with this installed. Perfect fit. Still looks a little funky. I could turn it sideways to be extra dome, but we'll just turn it down for now. I just wanted it to clear the bumper. But what I'll do is I'll put this on with the engine running and let you hear how it sounds, rev it up a little bit. Now take it off and switch it, and we'll hear the difference. Hopefully the mic is picking it up properly. It's got a low rumble to it, you know. Before it gets too hot, I'll rev it up. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull it off. It seems quieter to me. Give me that droning action, so I'll wait for the parts to arrive, and then I'll start the video again. Okay, it's been a little while since we showed anything on a Ninja. I took the foot pegs for the back off because realistically this is a one-person bike. I got a cover coming for the seat, so hopefully that's going to fit correctly. And I took these little plastic pieces off right here because I like how it feels. You can get a little closer to the tank. It just feels more comfortable to ride that way. But what I was going to show you is this muffler that I took off of the 323 is a motorcycle muffler. And I'm going to check and see if it fits and if it sounds better or worse. So let's go ahead and fire this thing up and hear how it sounds with that muffler, and then we'll switch it. Actually, I should just get it loose, right? And then do it. And this thing isn't put on correctly anyway. It's got a bunch of hose clamps and stuff. So I'm not too worried about that possibly messing anything up. They got some kind of adapters and all kinds of stuff happening here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. He's got like some throttle return springs on here for like a car. At minimum, we'll use that spring that came with this muffler because it's the correct spring, I think. And let's see here. This is funky. There we go. We got some tie wire on here. I don't even know if it's the right size, but I'm hoping it is. All right. Okay. So I guess what we'll do is we'll listen to this exhaust, then we'll listen to it without exhaust, and then this one is not the right size. I'll need a 2-inch to 2-inch adapter, unless, no, there's nothing for it. So I'll just hold it up there and see what it sounds like. So I guess I'm gonna have to get some gloves. Get some gloves on real quick. I can go back to the parts store and get a 2-inch adapter. That's no big deal. Just gonna look here real quick, see if I got anything laying around, but I probably don't. Yeah, I most likely threw all that sort of stuff away. See what size this is. Oh, baby. How stupid would that look? This one would fit, except for it's dented. So I might get a section of pipe off of one of these mufflers. That's what I was looking at. Let's see if this slips over. Oh, way too big. All right. We're trying stuff here. What about this one? This one is smashed in there. Kind of smashed into place. That might be the right size if we smashed it back the way it should be. Okay, let's see what we can do. See, this thing's not round. Getting there. Getting more there. Okay. We're almost there. Just a little bit of massaging to do here. Let's see if we can do it with these babies right here. Okay. Better put it in gear, it's trying to roll. Just need to smash it down just a little bit. Ah, there we go. All right. So that'll fit, and this goes inside, so that fits. So if we want to make this work, we can. Just have to slice it this way with the reciprocating saw. What about this big can here? Oh, it's too fat. All right, let's fire her up, and then I'll take off. I don't have any earplugs on, so hopefully it's not too loud. Make sure we're neutral. For me to do that, it's not worth the hassle. It sounds very, very similar, but I'll keep this muffler as an extra. All right, now we got all this garbage gook to get rid of. I can just hook this spring right here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. It'll look so much better. We'll leave that one in case it's actually doing something. Well, wasn't an earth-shattering improvement I was hoping for, but funny that it would work. This one looks a little nicer, that fake carbon fiber look. Maybe this one's nicer. All right. Okay, that'll be nice and clean with just the spring. Kind of bend that more out of the way. All right. Well, that wants to turn it this way, but that's okay. It's not gonna fall off. Well, that looks better at least. know, you win some, you lose some. But at least I was able to get rid of this throttle return spring, tie wire, and hose clamp. And then I know this is a good muffler alternative with this as a spacer, which I'll just leave there with it. So I can make a not a spacer, but an adapter if I ever need it. If this thing ever gets smashed or destroyed somehow. Okay.